Deborah, the prophetess and warrior judge, Judges 4-5. Long ago, in the time before Israel had kings, the people were led by judges, wise men and women raised up by God to guide and protect them. Among these judges was a remarkable woman named Deborah. She was no ordinary leader. Deborah was a prophetess, someone who heard God's voice and spoke His truth. She sat beneath a palm tree in the hill country of Ephraim, and people from all over Israel came to her to settle disputes and seek wisdom. Her reputation was strong, and her heart was full of courage, but Israel was in trouble. For 20 years, they had been cruelly oppressed by King Jabin of Canaan, whose army commander, Sisera, had 900 iron chariots. The Israelites were afraid. They cried out to God for help. And God answered through Deborah. One day, she called for a man named Barak, a warrior from the tribe of Naphtali. "The Lord commands you," she said, "take 10,000 men and go to Mount Tabor. God will draw Sisera to the river Kishon, and he will give him into your hands." Barak was willing but afraid. "I will go," he said, "but only if you go with me." Deborah looked at him and agreed. "I will go. But because of your hesitation, the honor will not be yours. The Lord will deliver Sisera into the hands of a woman." Together, they marched to battle. As Barak and his soldiers charged, God sent a mighty storm. The river swelled, and the chariots became useless in the mud. Sisera's army was thrown into panic. Barak's men pursued and defeated them. Sisera fled on foot. He came to the tent of a woman named Jael, a friend of his people. She invited him in, gave him milk, and let him rest. But while he slept, Jael took a tent peg and a hammer, and with one brave strike, ended Sisera's tyranny forever. When Barak arrived, Jael showed him the fallen commander. The battle was over. The victory belonged to the Lord. Later, Deborah and Barak sang a powerful song of praise. In it, they remembered how the Lord fought for His people and how a woman's courage led the way. For 40 years after that, Israel lived in peace. Moral of the story: God can use anyone, man or woman, young or old, to lead with courage. Deborah reminds us that wisdom, faith, and bravery are powerful when placed in God's hands.